When the Galactic Federation finally reached Earth, they expected enlightenment. They found Daniel, age 3, height 94 centimeters, weight classified after the incident. Ambassador Veltrin of the Korathai Collective had been the first to volunteer. The Federation had catalogued over 7,000 intelligent species, yet humanity fascinated them. So primitive, yet astonishingly creative. The humans had split atoms before most species learned stable warp, and their art moved even the coldest photonic minds. Veltrin's task was simple. Observe a standard human family in their natural habitat. He expected culture, conversation, perhaps some primitive philosophy. He did not expect to face a force of nature in dinosaur pajamas. The human dwelling was small, made of wood and fabric, a suburban home. Inside, a male and female greeted the team warmly. "Come in, just ignore Danny, he's excited." Excited was a gross understatement. The entity called Danny hurtled around the dwelling at what Federation biosensors measured as 18.3 kilometers per hour. Barefoot, shrieking some ritual chant, "Dinosaur power." Veltrin's translator hesitated. "Ambassador, this power, is it weaponized?" Danny collided with a chair. The chair broke. Danny did not. He laughed, got up, and continued running. Veltrin recorded this with a tremor in his tendrils. The juvenile exhibits skeletal reinforcement far exceeding standard carbon bond expectations. Then the toddler noticed them. Danny froze mid-step, tilted his head, and stared directly into Veltrin's 3 reflective eyes. "Kitty?" he whispered. Veltrin, a being of glass-like chitin and telepathic grace, had never been so insulted. "I am no—" Danny lunged. The Federation guards reacted too slowly. The small human tackled Veltrin's chest, wrapping tiny limbs around him with shocking strength. The ambassador felt the impact ripple through his carapace. The toddler laughed maniacally. "He's hugging you," said the human female, smiling serenely. "He is crushing me," wheezed Veltrin. The humans did not intervene. Apparently, this was considered affection. Hours passed. The delegation attempted to continue their study. Danny interrupted every experiment. He poured water into the diplomatic translator to give it a drink. He stuck chewing gum on the Xenobot. "Now it's sticky like me." He climbed the furniture, screamed at nothing, then wept inconsolably because his snack had the wrong shape. Ambassador Veltrin documented everything in horror. Subject's emotional oscillation period, 3 seconds. Strength to mass ratio, alarming. Apparent immunity to head trauma, total. Logical coherence, non-existent. When the toddler discovered the Federation's anti-grav probe, a delicate, hovering orb powered by antimatter confinement, he immediately touched it. Every alien in the room screamed telepathically. The orb wobbled, spun, and zipped across the room like a drunken comet, slamming into walls. Danny giggled hysterically. "Ball!" Veltrin dove behind a couch as sparks filled the air. The child is interacting with unstable quantum matter as though it were a recreational sphere. The human parents simply sipped coffee. "He's fine," said the father. "He's in his curious phase." "Curious phase?" shrieked Veltrin, shielding himself from a ricocheting probe. "Your offspring nearly initiated vacuum collapse." The human female smiled. "He just needs a nap." At precisely 1300 hours, the humans declared it was nap time. Veltrin hoped this meant sedation. Instead, they simply placed the creature in a soft, rectangular prison called a crib. Danny protested violently. He screamed so loudly that half the Federation's neural translators overloaded. The sound registered as a Category 3 seismic disturbance. And then, abruptly, silence. Veltrin peeked around the corner. The toddler had fallen asleep mid-protest, drooling onto a stuffed animal shaped like a bear. Veltrin approached cautiously, scanning the creature. Ambassador's log. Subject enters torpor state without warning. Possible self-induced coma to recover energy expended during chaos events. He leaned closer. The toddler stirred and, without opening his eyes, slapped Veltrin squarely across the sensory crest. The ambassador screamed. "He does that," whispered the father, yawning. "Reflexes like lightning." The Federation fled Earth within a day. In the post-incident report, Ambassador Veltrin wrote the following: "Humans appear to be an apex chaos species. Their offspring, though physically small, embody a volatile synthesis of unrestrained energy, emotional instability, and catastrophic curiosity. If this is the developmental stage, then adult humans must possess power beyond comprehension. Recommend strict quarantine of the solar system, and under no circumstances should Federation members engage with entities under 4 human solar rotations in age." He paused before sending the report, glancing once more at the data feed. The final image recorded by his body cam showed the toddler waving happily at their departing shuttle, holding aloft a lizard toy. "He smiled," he whispered, "and I felt fear."